So today we're going to be talking a little bit about detailing an engine on a neglected car. So it's not going to be this one, because we all know that this thing is far from neglected. It's going to be the one right out here, which is a 2006 Nissan Armada. Now this is kind of our utility truck. My girlfriend inherited this vehicle from her dad, who passed away a year ago. And Herb took good care of this truck mechanically. It's been a good truck for him. It's been a good truck for us. Aesthetically, it needs a little bit of help, but mechanically, it is in nice shape. Today, we're going to look at my method for cleaning a dirty engine bay. I don't have to do this very often, but one of the nice things about cleaning an engine bay is that it does help things out in terms of performance, keeping things cool. It's not going to add horsepower or anything like that, but so I'm going to walk over to my detailing area of the garage here. And here are a few things that I like to use. First of all is a variety of brushes. These always come in handy for loosening things. One of my favorite ones is this wheel brush, because this thing can get anywhere. Aside from brushes though, the biggest time saver for you is the soap that you choose to use. The one that I like is this P21S Total Wash. The stuff is very expensive, but it's worth it. If you just spray this on the engine and just leave it set to melt away all that grease and grime, it's going to go a long ways towards saving you a lot of time getting your engine bay clean and looking the way that you want it. Okay, so here we are taking a look at the engine bay on this vehicle. 2006 Nissan Armada. And a hawk just flew by. That's cool. Anyway, back to the engine bay. So 2006 Nissan Armada. It's been neglected over the years underneath the engine bay, although mechanically it's been maintained quite well. It's got 199,000 miles on it, and we've had it for a year and a half now, and we've only had to put a power steering pump on it, aside from other maintenance items like brake fluid, coolant, and brakes and things like that, but it's cost us very little money thus far. So as you can see, we've got a lot of grease and grime buildup here. It's many, many years of just kind of sitting around. We do have the alternator covered with plastic now. And I've got my brushes and my two cleaning products I'm going to use, the PS21 and then some Purple Power. This is not intended to be a Chris Fix style complete engine clean, because we're not getting this ready for a car show. So before I begin, I'm sure a lot of you are wondering who this guy is. And to protect his privacy, I won't mention his name, but he is a very famous Iowa high school wrestler. Those of you who know, know. Okay guys, so the first step is going to be to douse the engine bay with our P21S. This stuff is very expensive, but it's been the best stuff I've ever used, and I've been doing this a long time. So I'm going to go ahead and spray it down everywhere I can reach. And the engine bay is still a little warm from me driving it, but I'm hoping a lot of this doesn't evaporate before I get a chance to scrub it down a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to let that soak a little bit, and I'm going to grab one of my brushes here. I'm going to start out with my wheel brush. Just kind of go through and okay, we're going to give it another dousing of the P21S.
Let's switch channels. This show is dull. You bet.
Go ahead and give it our first hose off here. Get my brushes out of the way. And we'll use our hose and just not try to get too much water in places that we don't generally want it. Now, I do want to point out that normally when you're using this stuff, as long as you rinse it really, really well, you won't have any white soap spots anywhere when it dries. And that's one of the nice things about this P21S. Rinsing is where it's all at. Okay, there's our first go round. And already it's looking pretty darn good. I can see a few spots that are going to be kind of hard to get to with a brush, so I'm going to hit those with some P21S again. Okay, so here we go with the leaf blower dry. Now I do know they make really small models that are good at this. I haven't purchased one of those yet, so I'm going to go ahead and use my trusty battery-powered leaf blower. Okay, we're all done with that. Got all the nooks and crannies blown out, and you want to make sure you pay close attention to your battery tray, especially if it's a metal one, because you don't want water just sitting in there. So we're going to let this dry a little bit here. I'm going to go grab my microfiber cloth and just do some more drying of the surface areas. And then again, we'll hit it with some more detailing product.
Put your pinky rings up to the moon. Girls, what y'all trying to do?
Okay, so the final piece in our non-show ready engine detail is going to be this CD2 engine detailer. I've used this stuff quite a bit over the years, and it does really make the black parts of your engine shine, although there's a few chalky areas here, like right in this area, that I'm not going to be able to do much about, but we'll go ahead and give this a coating of this stuff.
Finest shoes. Don't look too hard, might hurt yourself. Known to give the color red the blues. Woo, shit. I'm a dangerous man with some money in my pocket. Keep up. So many pretty girls around.
Just wipe down my intake manifold cover here. And the manifold itself. Okay, so after a final wipe down, try to get the camera out of the sun here so we're not reflecting anything. Take a quick pass through, just kind of see what things look like after using just 2 products, a couple of brushes, and a microfiber towel. And water. So again, I wasn't aiming for a show-ready, factory-fresh engine detail, just trying to make it look like it is not 20 years old and cosmetically neglected. Okay guys, that concludes another afternoon in the Sledgehammer Performance Garage. We have taken care of just a mediocre detail on a 2006 Nissan Armada. Weren't trying to get a showroom shine, just trying to make it look better, and I think we succeeded at that. I recommend that you try that P21S Auto Soap. It is absolutely the best thing I've ever used for detailing an engine, and it requires very little effort on your part to get it to work its magic. That grease and grime just melt away with a few blasts of water, and you're good to go. It's expensive stuff, but again, well worth it. So again, hope you enjoyed the afternoon with me, and we'll see you next time on the Sledgehammer Performance channel. Wait, are you still here? This is post-production cleanup. It's time to go home.